So interesting discussion. You know, I have a brand new YouTube channel. There's hardly any subscribers on here. We have almost no watch time, but I have all the confidence in the world that I'll be able to get to the point of having this channel monetized. So I thought, why not bring you along this journey with me? Some of the things that I'm picking up along the way and, you know, talk to you guys about what it is that you need to do as well as what do I need to do. So the question is, how do you become a full-time YouTuber and get paid doing this? And the funny thing is, a lot of people want to get paid to be on YouTube and they just don't want to put in the time. No matter what job you work, you're going to have to put in the time, the effort. You're going to have to learn things. You're going to have growing pains. You just got to learn to go with the flow on it. This channel is brand new. I realize I've got some growing pains. I just wanted to invite you guys along the journey with me. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be able to get to the point of being monetized. I'm not worried about that. But I thought I'd bring you guys along the journey, see what it is that I'm doing. Maybe I can help you guys out along the way. What's up everybody? I'm danamezcua with Mezcua Multimedia and Marketing. So for starters, the interesting thing about YouTube is you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. This is a huge mountain to climb over for somebody who's just barely starting out. I currently have another channel. One of my videos has over 11,000 views. It hasn't translated into anything. So to me personally, this feels like this is going to be a huge mountain to climb. But having said that, one of the things that I believe firmly is that you need to be able to just put in the effort. I realize this video is gonna suck, I don't care. Guess what? I need to get at least 100 videos out. This is my start, why not? Let's do it. Today is December 14th, 2020, one of the worst years of everybody's lives. Kind of came to the conclusion, why not try and get this thing rolling? After sitting around watching videos from Peter McKinnon and Stradman and all these people that I look up to, I just kind of thought, this is stupid, why am I not doing a channel myself? And you've probably thought the same thing, watching several videos going, I could do that. So here's the thing, there's a lot of things that I know from my marketing background that I believe will play into this, and I really want to be able to try and help you guys out. For starters, YouTube is owned by Google. It is a search engine. Let's face it, it's a search engine. What are the things that you don't understand about search engines that I can help you out with? Some of the things that I think we should go into detail here are about SEO, hashtags, your actual content. You need to have a good thumbnail. Your content that you're actually talking about in your video needs to match what it actually says on the page in the description of your video. So have you ever wondered, how is it that these people are getting seen? YouTube has algorithms, and what it tries to do is match people up with videos that it wants to show people. YouTube is trying its hardest to keep people on its platform. So what is it you're doing that's either expelling people and getting them to leave the channel, or what are you doing to retain them? Other channels that are successful have a really good tendency of keeping people on the platform. Try and figure out what it is that those people are doing that is keeping people involved. Another thing is, with the YouTube monetization program, you need to have videos that are at least 8 minutes long. So far, I've been struggling to make a video that's longer than 3 minutes. It's actually a lot of work trying to make a video that is long enough and people actually want to stick around and watch. Another thing we'll talk about a lot on this channel are the tools, the things that can help you out with having success with your YouTube channel. There are a lot of free tools out there. Some of them cost a little bit, some of them cost a lot. But for right now, let's focus on the free tools. Number one, when you're doing a search engine optimization for your website, it's always important to know your title, your description of the page, and then the actual content on the page. It's the exact same thing with YouTube. You have a title, you have a description tag, and believe it or not, YouTube knows what it is that you say in your videos. Does your content in the description match what it is you're talking about in the video? So some of the tools to help you out with this we'll go over in other videos, but just to give you kind of a general list. Number one, SocialBlade. Go to SocialBlade, find some of the people that you follow, look at their metrics and try and figure out what it is that they're doing. You'll be able to learn a lot by looking at other people's content. And by the way, I have all these programs in the description below. VidIQ is a program where you can check in on your visitors. It will give you statistics. It will give you information that is actionable. This is important information for you to just kind of learn and study along the way. Another program is one called TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy's been around for a little while now and actually just sold. So I'm not quite sure what the direction is going to be in the future, but as of today, TubeBuddy is still a great program to use for free. Another great secret is Keyword Everywhere. It's an extension that you can put on your browser, and it helps you to figure out what types of content people are looking for. And lastly, probably the most important thing is something that's personal to you. So what is your why? What is your reason? Why are you going to do a YouTube channel? Is it just because you want to market your business? Is there a deeper reason? Is it because you need to take care of your family? Is it because you want to take that vacation? My biggest recommendation is, just like any other business, you're going to have goals. You need to write down those goals. Another important software I recommend is a program called Evernote. Evernote allows you to create to-do lists and stuff. I would highly recommend using Evernote to just go through, organize your ideas, put them down so that you have a list of things to talk about, a list of things to accomplish, and smash those goals. Speaking of smashing things, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you follow us, hit that bell to make sure that you receive all of our updates. For me personally, my channel is about taking care of my family. So my why is because of my family. I want to be able to take care of my kids. I want to be able to take care of my wife. I want to be able to go on vacations with them. I want to be able to do stuff. So let's go a little bit more in depth into YouTube itself. YouTube is a program where people can go on there and watch videos. Obviously, you know that, you're watching this right now. More importantly, YouTube organizes everything in a way that benefits them. They want people to be able to stay on their program. So the things that you need to do in order to keep people actively involved on your channel is to be able to create content that people want to actually keep watching. So anything that's interesting, anything that could be inviting. One of the worst things you can do is to create content where it's just a continuous run-on sentence. You need to be able to break up the content. There needs to be edits. Even if you are going to have a continuous run-on sentence, what you need to do is break it up with B-roll. B-roll, as I've talked about in this video right here, is basically supporting evidence. And so you have your A-roll, which is this camera right here. B-roll is any supporting content. So if I'm talking about the beach, and all of a sudden I overlay this footage about the beach and how wonderful San Diego is, that is the supporting content to B-roll. B-roll keeps everything visually interesting. Another thing that I want to talk about and address, it's a huge elephant in the room for me. Most people don't realize how important audio is. I can't stand going to somebody's channel and hearing their awful audio. It's either peaking and sounding distorted, or it sounds like it's being blown in the wind. Make sure you come up with some really crystal clear audio. So the interesting thing is, a lot of people are forgiving and seeing really crummy video. But for some reason, we're wired in a way that we don't like to hear bad audio. We will change the channel fast if it has bad audio. So make sure your videos have good audio. Me personally, I am recording on this little guy right here. It's called a Zoom, and I'm recording on a boom microphone. Me personally, this is the microphone to use. It's a shotgun microphone, and it creates just this perfect clear. The audio is only coming from my voice. It doesn't pick up the audio from anything surrounding or behind it. And I believe that audio is just the most important part of a video. So YouTube and all of its algorithms will be able to figure out what your content is about. It will see your title, it will see your description, it will go through and transcribe your audio, and it will try to figure out what it is that your video is about. Then it's going to try and match it up with other content. And if your content passes with other people viewing, it will start to show it to more people. Having said that, one of the things that are really important is having a solid thumbnail. If people see your thumbnail, you have to remember, even at the end of a video, there's several different pictures in that grid. People are typically going to click on the one that they think is the most attractive. On YouTube itself, you have a whole bunch of thumbnails before you. Which one are you going to click on? Make sure your thumbnail is solid. One amazing tool that's out there for free is Canva.com. You can use Canva to go ahead and create your thumbnails. You can also create your channel art. You can create your end screen. You can create your intros. There's a whole bunch of tools in there for free for you to use. I even learned today that you can create a logo on there. Something else that's really important that kind of bothers me is when people don't have a decent looking backdrop. Me and my wife actually built this background back here, and this is in my garage. I've got my rack of equipment back there. And then back here is actually just all my books and things that I've been published in. You know, here's the cover of 90265 magazine that I shot. Here's the cover of Hot magazine that I shot. There's my ad that I shot that was in Shape magazine. And the rest of it's a bunch of stuff that I learned from. But truth be told, I go to other channels and I see their trash in their background. I see laundry. Keep it clean. It's not that difficult. Keep it clean. Another thing, I have a survey in the description down below, and I'd appreciate it if you'd fill that out so that it'll help me with coming up with content that you want to see. That's it for today. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you on the next one.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up.